is where you go and how it works. And I'm going to use our fake student to do it. So I'm going to open my browser. Robbie, please face forward. I'm going to open my browser, and I like Mozilla. And the reason I like Mozilla better than Internet Explorer is because most education sites work better with Mozilla than they work with Internet Explorer. Study Island doesn't actually work very good with Internet Explorer. Okay, but it doesn't really matter what browser you open. Avani.
So Google Chrome's fine?
Google Chrome is fine. Anything works. But if you're having glitches and the program is freezing or you're not able to do what you want with it, the best thing is to change your browser and see if that fixes your issue. Okay? Yes? Where it starts tomorrow. Okay, so back to Pacent. Please remember that we're recording this. Okay, so we are going to go to www.mypacent.com. Thank you. Tatiana, did you mark Maddie as absent? Okay. Okay, so now when you get to this screen, you're going to use your username from your little sheet of paper. So my username, yes?
Can I see that to get that on the website?
Oh, yeah, I'll show it to you in a minute. I need it for the username. Owen, what's up?
Why does it say cookies must be enabled past this point?
Because you have to have certain things on the computer called cookies, and you have to have them set the right way in order for the program to run. Okay. Malia.
I didn't get one.
No, you didn't, and I told you last night you wouldn't, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here we go. So you're at mypacent.com, and on the username line, you're going to type in your username that's on your little sheet of paper. Mine is for my fake student. Okay, now I believe that it is case sensitive, so I would like you to make sure that you type it in with the correct capital letters as needed, okay? And then you're going to type in your password. Now my password on my paper is 409841, okay? And I'm going to log in. And up here, my computer automatically asks, do you want to remember this? This first time, you want to say no, because you're going to change your password on this screen to something that you like. So no, I'm not going to remember the password, but I am going to go down here and I'm going to fill in the sheet, the information page. This is your account setting page. Okay, this is the first page you're going to pop up to when you open your account. Okay, I'm going to change my password. I'm going to change my password to Zebra12. Okay, and because I just changed it, I want to make sure, I'm going to type it in one more time, Zebra12, and I'm going to take my pen, and I'm going to write it down on my piece of paper so I can remember it. And I would recommend that you write it down in your planner. You always have your planner with you. Just put on the first page of your planner your password. Okay? And now you give it a question. So if you happen to forget your password and you want the program to reset it for you, it's going to ask you one of these questions. And if you get the question right, then it will give you your password. Okay? So I'm going to put the city where I was born. I was born in Fremont. Okay? And my security question 2 is, what's your favorite color?
Blue.
And my favorite color is red. Okay, and I am female. And I made up a fake birth date. And I'm going to type in my mom's name. Oh. And her email is... Okay. And she is my mom. Okay, and I don't want to receive any information, so I'm not going to check the little box, and I'm going to put save changes. Now, do I want to remember this password? Yes, because that's my new one. Okay? Now, when you open to this account, you're going to see this front page. This is called your dashboard page. It's going to tell you the grade you have in the class. Okay? Z Zebra has an F. So we need to kind of figure out why he has an F. Okay? Now, okay, guys, stop. Okay, now if you look at this calendar, as I post homework, it pops up here. Okay? If I give you a worksheet and I've posted it to the calendar page and you lose your worksheet, you can come here and you can click on it. Okay? You can see that this Friday we're supposed to have test 6. And if you need intervention test 3, we're going to do it. Okay? So, test 6.
Well, you can take the test before?
No, but you can click on it and it will pop open a practice test for you. And now you have a way to practice. Oh, mine downloaded. I didn't want it downloaded. Mine automatically downloads. I don't know if it'll open. There it is. Okay, so there's the practice 6. And it's a test that looks just like the ones that you guys take. Okay? So if I post a homework assignment and it's a worksheet, I have the option of saying, hey, here it is. And you can click on the link and open it up. Okay? Now let's go up to the next. If you look up at the top, next to dashboard, you have classes. Okay? I only have math listed.
Glitch. Say glitch.
Some sort of a glitch. Go back to dashboard and see what happens. All right, we're going to close this browser and try a different browser. Okay. I don't know what happened, so let's try. All right, so I'm going to re-enter.
But remember calculation.
Let's see if it works without it.
Wait, how do you get that little space? Oh,
It's an underline.
It's an underscore.
Oh, okay. Are you allowed to use spaces?
For your passwords, usually not. Usually programs won't let you have spaces. All right, so we're back to this page. Let's see what happens if we click on classes. Okay, there it is. So on this page, you can see that on weekly tests, this person is scoring an 80%, but that these weekly tests, they're 40% of your overall grade. Okay, so they're heavy. So it's good that this person is getting a B- on test grades. Okay, but look, the person isn't doing their homework or their projects, and therefore they have Fs in these categories that are weighted 10, 10, and 15. And so the overall grade in the class is an F. Now if you scroll down, okay, use the little scroll down. It's the e-beam program. Okay, if you scroll down, you can see your test concepts, and you can say, oh, look, I don't have a double mastery yet. So I still want a double mastery in this thing. And you can click on it, and guess what? A practice worksheet will open up for you so that you can practice the skill that you need to get a double mastery on. Okay, so it has links to worksheets. Now these worksheets, if you keep going, they have an answer key. And they even have step-by-step answers so that you can double check to make sure that what you're doing is correct. Okay, now if you keep going, so you can do that on any of these links. Okay, and this is your spiral test for Pacent. But if you go to homework, you can look at homework just like Edline, and you can see, oh look, here's all the things that I haven't done. Okay, this is why this child has an F. Because for notes it was a possible 10, but there's no actual score. That means they didn't do it. There were 5 problems on this date. It was worth 10 points. This child didn't do it. Okay, so you can see all your missing, all your late. Oh, look, the child decided to show up and do some work. Okay? So those are his points. Aaron, do you have a question?
It's like the homework. Can you check it on there?
You can check it on here. Classwork. There it is. So you can click the classwork link, And you can see all the stuff that we've done in class that we're given points for, and you can see that this child has done nothing for all of these headings, and then all of a sudden started doing homework. Michael.
Wouldn't this affect the classes? Wait, no. Wouldn't this affect, like, something in, like, the school's funding or something? Having, like, an extra person that doesn't actually exist?
No, it's just a grade book program. I can add as many fictitious people as I want.
Really?
Okay. All right, so there's the projects. You can see that this person did not do the cheat sheet project, so got a 0 or it's left blank. And on the warm-ups, they got 15 out of 20, and 15 out of 20 is a C minus. So a C minus combined with this F left them with an F in the project category. Okay, so this website is used to get your math grade. So when you first log on, you're going to see the dashboard, and you can right away see what grade you have. But then if you need to know what the absent work is, what the missing work is, you're going to click on the classes tabs, okay, and go to the class that you want to look at. You'll only have math listed for now, okay, and you can take a look at these different performance tabs to see the different pieces and figure out what you have that's missing. Okay, Vanessa.
Are we going to start printing our Pacent reports?
You're going to start printing your Pacent reports and checking. When you owe grade checks on Tuesdays, you can go to Pacent for math, and you can go to Edline for your other subject matters, and you can get your grades and you can print them.
Where does it show where you print it? Like,
Yeah.
So if you click it, if I click here,
but what is this under?
this was under the performance tab. So I was in the classes tab, okay, and then I scrolled down and I went to the homework tab to see my list of assignments. And if I want to print it, all I'm going to do is hit my print button, okay, and then I'll choose the printer, right? And so it'll print the page that we're on or whatever that you're working with. Connor.
So does that mean we won't get our patient report from you?
No, I probably will print Pacent reports, but I won't be printing missing assignments. Because if you need to know where your missing or your absent work is, then you can go pull it yourself. Okay, Owen.
Does it, like, the 40% and 10% and stuff like that, does it actually count as, like, is that our actual, like, grading way?
Yeah, those are your weights for your grades. So your
Well,
weekly tests are 40%, your homework is 10%, your classwork is 10%, and your projects are 15%.
Then what's the other,
The leftover
yeah.
is your finals.
Oh.
Okay? So your finals are 20% of your grade. 40 plus 20 is 60, plus 20 is 80, and this is 95, and then mental math is the other 5%.
Okay.
Okay? Yes?
My question was, where do you print the grade check? Like, you said you're not going to be printing them for
So
much
weekly
longer.
tests.
Printing grade checks.
Like a better
You
thing.
said that.
No. I said
That is weird.
I will print you this spiral, this paper that you get that shows your spiral testing scores, this one, which is on the front of the packet I just gave to you. I will still print you those because I want your parents to sign them and to see them. Okay? But I will not be printing missing or late work because you now have access to go find where it is, either using Edline for language arts, history, and science, or using Pacent for math. Okay? And I don't have to print you a spiral test report for you to get your grade, because you can log on to Pacent on Tuesday night and you can have access. So if I don't print this screen for you with your spiral tests, then you can still log on and you can still fill out your grade check form. Maddie. Okay. Dakota.
So do you know how on the test you can click on it to take like
A sample?
Like practice?
Yep.
Can you do that for missing work? Kind of like do it.
Some of it, only if it was a worksheet that I loaded to the calendar. Okay? But not all of our work is worksheet, right? Some of it's our workbook. Some of it is our textbook, right? That stuff I can't load here. Okay. Other questions? Okay.